Hi guys. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Guys, seriously. Whew, uh I'm so sorry. Nothing went to plan. Obviously, we're going camping tomorrow. Going camping, going camping. We're doing a bit of carry on camping, with Sid James. We all loved the Carry On films, didn't we? Uh I grew up watching the Carry On films. Did you guys? Did any of you Americans? So we have 36% of you are in America, 29% of you are in England, and the rest are spread out around the world. Hi, Martha. Good timing, Martha. So, I the problem I've had is so welcome to Defending Elvis. I definitely apologise from the bottom of my heart that I have made you wait, this long. Yeah, I was waiting on my wife. I was waiting on the kids. Then I had to do some stuff outside because we're going camping. I had to get a load of chairs and tables and cookers and fridges and a lot of stuff, some tools. So, guys, we're all going camping. We're all going camping, mate. Tomorrow, only for 2 days, 2 nights, 2 days. So it'll be got over quick. I think next Friday we're going to Spain for 5 days. So it's 4 nights, but a fifth day. You don't know what a Carry On film is, Linda? Go on YouTube and type in Carry On Camping. They are hilarious. They're from the 70s mainly. I think there was some in the 80s. You will love them. Love them. It's like going back in time in a time travel machine and being in the 70s again, going camping with your family. Yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing. So, got myself a coffee. I've run out of butter, so I got no butter in my coffee, which is annoying. Olive, I'll just put extra milk in for now. So yeah, I've been reading all your messages. Linda, definitely go walking more often. Get out in the sun. Sun is good for you. Never forget that. Oh, that's great. Anyone, guys, go and watch the Carry On films. They're so funny. They're hilarious. Yeah, they're part of British culture, I think. So I just want to say something concerning me. I blocked a few people. I want to just make it clear. I do not like blocking people. I hate it. Hate it. Literally, if I block someone, it's because at least 5 things have happened. I won't just go, oh, they've annoyed me, I'm blocked. Block them. I don't do that. Things build up over months, sometimes 6 months. Then I block people. So I woke up this morning and I was thinking about because I've blocked 4 people, yeah. And I was thinking about it. Remember, I only block people if they're rude to me. No other reason. Yeah. If they're trying to tell me, if people are over the top telling me how to run my channel, yeah, where they're actually a little bit rude with it, I'll block them. Yeah. It depends. If people cross the line with me, yeah. So I woke up this morning and I just thought, Elvis wouldn't want me to block people. Elvis, obviously, everything I do, every day I say to myself, what would Elvis want? What would Elvis want? I ask myself that 10 times a day. What would Elvis do? How would he be with these people? I always ask that. He is my gold standard. Yeah. And he always I get the same answer. He'd want me to forgive. Yeah. He'd want me to sort of be kind, be friendly, be nice. Yeah. So I've decided to unblock the 4 people. One of them told me off because I didn't send him a reminder that I was going live. That's just so unfair to me. Yeah. Remember, guys, I have no time. I have no time. For me to remind people that I'm going live takes me half an hour, and I have no time. And I do 4 shows a day. You think about it. I'd have to spend 2 hours a day reminding people that I'm going live. So that there was no need for that. Anyway, that did upset me. I actually found it very rude. So, yeah, we have to forgive, don't we, guys? We have to forgive. I don't like people being rude to me. Now, I just want to, I don't want to go on about this, guys, because we got a show to do concerning Lisa Marie Presley. But I wake up every day. Now you have to see my life. I run a YouTube channel. I've got 3 YouTube channels, but this is the main one. Linda, do you know we have 3 YouTube channels? It's Elvis Presley Found on Keto is a diet-related Elvis channel, and Elvis Presley long lost footage. I try to post long lost footage of Elvis. Yeah, so we actually have 3 channels, but there's one channel I concentrate on, which is this one, Defending Elvis. Some people don't know that. Yeah. So it's up to you if you subscribe to them, guys. Did you know that 50% of the people that watch my show are not subscribed? Did you know that, guys? 50% don't I either don't or aren't. Yeah, please subscribe if you're watching my show, guys. It really helps the channel when you subscribe. Please do that. Yeah, liking as well is really good for the channel. So so yeah, I was just gonna say, guys. So because I run a YouTube channel, so I class myself as a YouTuber. Yeah, because I run a YouTube channel, I get a lot of hassle. I get attacked. I get accused of loads of horrible stuff, being a bully, a hater, spewing hate. I get attacked personally in my home life, in my personal life. People even say things about my wife and my kids. Do you know what I mean? I get daily abuse. Daily. Yeah. I don't tell you guys about it. I don't tell you guys about it. I keep it to myself. Thanks, Linda. Yeah. Yeah, I do 90% of my videos are here, but the dog walks and stuff and the drives I tend to do on the other channels. Yeah. But my point is this. I get at least, I would say minimum 20 to 30, maybe more nasty comments. No, I would say more than that. I would say I get 50 hateful comments a week. 50. Yeah. Sometimes from people that are on my channel. Sometimes from Elvis fans. Well, a lot of the time it's from Elvis fans telling me that Elvis doesn't need to be defending, telling me that I'm a fake Elvis fan and I'm a complete fake, stuff like that. Yeah. So I wake up to abuse every day. I don't tell you guys about it. I keep it to myself. Yeah. You guys don't live the life I live because you're not running YouTube channels, most of you. But when you run a YouTube channel, you are a target. You get picked on. Yeah. You get insulted every day. I'm used to it. I'm very thick-skinned. So when I get my own people, Team Elvis, yeah, giving me hassle, it just makes things worse. Yeah. So you think I wake up every day expecting to be told to be called names every day, 7 days a week. It never stops. I can get called names in the middle of the night, during the day. I could be out with my kids. I will get, my phone will ping, and it'll be an insult. It'll be a rude email, a rude comment. Yeah, you get it? So you have to live my life. Yeah, you have to understand what I go through as a YouTuber. So when I get my own people being rude to me, which doesn't happen very often, 4 people last week, 4 of you, yeah, that's why I block people. That's why I block people. So give me a break. Please give me a break, guys. I have to face abuse that I keep secret 7 days a week, 7 nights a week. Yeah. What's that saying about Elvis? Walk a mile in his shoes. Yeah. Didn't Shauna try and say it? So walk a mile in my shoes, guys, and you'll understand being a YouTuber is pretty tough. So I don't want my own people being tough to me. My family, my friends being tough to me. Nah, no thanks. There we are. Linda, I have read comments on YouTube. You were called psychopath. Linda, I do delete the comments. Yeah, I do delete them. Yeah, I'm telling you, I would say probably at least 10 a day. At least. Now that's not including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Get it, guys? Yeah, I get it constantly. So that's why it's important to me that the people that support me, that support my channel, you know, Team Elvis, that we come together every day and we do 3-4 hours of videos a day. I'm doing 6 to 8 hours of research a day. That at the very least, be nice. Don't argue with me. Don't argue with me. At the very least, I want that. So anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to rant on about that, but it's important to me, guys. I will delete and block people that are rude to me, that argue with me. Yeah. Now, I'm completely happy with people disagreeing with me, having different views than me. That's completely fine. But don't try and force your views down my throat. I don't have to agree. You're entitled to your views. I don't have to agree. Okay? All right. Anyway, that's enough of that, mate. Just so you know, I am in a very good mood. I'm very happy. I'm excited about going camping. I'm excited about going on holiday next week. I love taking Team Elvis with me on holidays. There's quite a few people now in Elvis week, aren't there? We've got lovely Amy Collette, Auntie Amy. Rhonda's on holiday with Amy. We've got Tony has messaged me. She's there. Teresa is there. I think Carolyn is there. Or about to go, isn't she? Isn't Carolyn about to go? So I'm very happy for all the people that are at Elvis week this week. So I have got quite a lot of footage of people at Elvis week. Oh, thanks, Martha. You do understand, don't you? There's quite a few people at Elvis week that are sending me stuff. I've got Jerry Schilling stuff. I've got Linda Thompson stuff. There's some brilliant Spa Guy stuff. I don't know if you guys have been following Spa Guy and Globetrot Trey. They've done some pretty interesting stuff. That a bit of a sore topic. Linda, did you see it? Spa Guy posted a show last night, and it's got Dave Hebler there telling his stories. Yeah. Linda, do you see that? It's a very interesting video because it's not just it's not just Dave Hebler. It's a few other people. There's a blonde woman there telling her story, which was a really lovely story about Elvis. Dave Hebler tells a story. Yeah, you got it, Linda. Dave Hebler tells a story where Elvis gave him a very, very valuable ring. I think it was worth something like $40,000 in 1976. Yeah. So, and Dave accepted it, of course. So there was quite an interesting Spa Guy interview that had 2 or 3 different guests that shows the Tiger Man Dojo. I'm a massive fan of the dojo. I fully support Spa Guy. I fully support Globetrot Trey. I know Spa Guy gets a hard time. He gets a hard time. People are always bringing up the ambulance. You know, I've always said to you guys, the ambulance doesn't do it for me. I wouldn't want to see the ambulance, but other people have the right to do what they want to do. I do think it's in bad taste, but I don't say that against Spa Guy. For me, it doesn't fit me, but I still say to people, please do go to the Tiger Man Dojo if you're ever in Memphis. Please do go. We must support things like this. The effort that went into creating that museum, the Tiger Man Dojo, by Globetrot Trey and by Spa Guy and other people is amazing. Yeah. This week, Spa Guy has had such a fantastic show on. He's got the Jet there. Dave Hebler, okay, Ginger Oldham, and many other guests. It's very, very impressive. Spa Guy, Billy, who does talk to me, he messaged me yesterday, in fact. Only little short messages, but he still messages me sometimes. Spa Guy has pulled out all the stops to make Elvis Week at the Tiger Man Dojo amazing. I am very, very impressed with Spa Guy. So please support him. Please support him. And Globetrotting Trey's videos are amazing. Please support them both. Please subscribe to both of them. Right. Yeah, Cheryl, I'm not a fan of Dave Hebler. I'm very upset with Dave Hebler. I personally don't think Dave Hebler should be at the dojo, but I'm not trying to argue with Spy Guy. You know, I'm a fan of Billy Spy Guy. I just don't think Dave Hebler deserves to be there. Honestly, I don't think he deserves to be there. That's my opinion. This book is a betrayal, trashy book. Should never have been done. Dave Hebler, stop making excuses for it. Say sorry, show regret. Calm down because you're too angry and you're too bitter. You need to let it go and say sorry to Elvis and his family. And it isn't right. Was that a delivery? There's no hate here. Dave Hebler is in his 80s. Ultimately, we have to forgive him. Elvis would want me to forgive, wouldn't he? Yeah. No matter what we think of Elvis, he'd want me to forgive. Right, let me just get the... I think there's a delivery. One second. So I don't hate Dave Hebler. I am upset with him. His wrongdoing. So I can just wait for the postman to deliver something. No hate. We have to forgive. But he should say sorry. He should say sorry. Right, let's have a look. So autographing the book Elvis, What Happened is a joke. I will say this, guys, you know, many people don't realise it. This book isn't all full of bad stuff. There's a lot of good stories in this book. Seriously, I'm not trying to tell you to buy it. I'm saying you will be surprised. There's a lot of good stories in this book. There is a horrible section in this book as well. So I'm completely against this book. Don't buy it. But in case you've got it, I have read quite a few bits of this book. I'm pretty sure this was sent to me by Linda. Anyway, I'm trying to remember. I think it was Linda. Right. Let's just read the comments, guys. I'm so glad Team Elvis is in Memphis. Yeah. Spoke to Teresa. All right. Yes. So, yeah, I'm really happy for Teresa and Tony. Tony and Teresa, have a brilliant time. You know we love you. So what I do is make my own decision. I avoid people, Hebler, Smith, Priscilla, and others can go. That's fine. Yeah, I just think it's personal to everyone. You know, I'll be honest with you. You know, I always keep saying how I feel about Priscilla. This, after yesterday, I'm struggling. After what's been announced by Bridget Cruz in her lawsuit, obviously she still has to prove it. These are very serious accusations. But I am on the fence now with Priscilla. I'm even thinking of not going to see her on the 4th of October because it's so serious. I don't know if I want to be in the same room as her. It's only £69 or something. I don't care about the money. But there's a high chance now that I will not go. I will not go. Just because I wouldn't want to be in a room with someone that has done that. It's too serious. Now, if it's not true, it's different. But if it is true, it's disgusting. I'm horrified. I can't believe it. Yeah? So what do you think, guys? Martha, no. Not yet. Nor Tony. Don't forget, they probably arrived very late. They probably needed a good night's sleep. Don't forget, Tony has some health problems. She has pain problems. But no. So I'll ask her. I'll just say to her. Let me just say to Tony now and Teresa. So Tony, I'll say, send me pics. There's a chance they're asleep, guys. Send me pics. Ooh. And I'll send one to Teresa as well. All right, a few people are sending me little clips of from Graceland. See, I want to play all this, but I can't because we need to do these topics. This is our researcher, Jerry. Hi, Jerry. This looks really good, but I think let me just click on it. I'm just going to see who's in this one. Yeah, I think there's some gospel singers at Gracelands. That was sent to me by Jerry. Let's have a look at this one. Jerry, you must be there. Jerry, you must be there, mate. Are you there? Right, sorry, I'm being sidetracked. So there's a lot of Team Elvis Week stuff that has been sent to me. Even Amy Collett sent me some Linda Thompson stuff. She sent me a few little clips. Amy Collett has been to the Tiger Man Dojo. She said it was brilliant. She said Spy Guy was lovely. She said she loved it. So Amy is having the time of her life with Rhonda. She's with Rhonda from Presley Mania. Oh, sorry. Sorry, no. So Nicola, are you watching? Nicola, are you watching? So Nicola sends me stuff, but let me just say, send me pics. Right, okay. Okay, right. So I've got lots of Elvis Week stuff to play, lots of videos that other people have posted around Elvis Week, but I want to do this topic. We are trying to find out what happened, guys. What happened with Lisa Marie? We've had these very serious accusations that are in Bridget Cruz's lawsuit. Bridget has sent me a couple of bits and bobs. You know, Bridget Cruz is talking to me. Now, I want to, you know, I keep saying this. I like Bridget, but I'm very concerned about what's gone on. Okay? Let's keep it short because I don't have enough time to go into it. But Bridget, if you watch my show, I actually like you. You're a family woman. I think you mean well. I think you have good at, how can I say it? You're a businesswoman. You've got involved heavily with Priscilla Presley, who I think can be a complete nightmare. Priscilla Presley can be your worst nightmare. So now you're having to pick up the pieces. The problem is the need for money and success and ambition and business. Sometimes things go too far and it can be thrown in your face. And I think that's what's happened. I think that's what's happened with. I think Bridget was, how can I say it respectfully, really put Priscilla on a pedestal. You know, Elvis's ex-wife. You know, a very famous woman. Yeah, I do think Bridget is impressed with fame, yeah, with celebrity. You know, aren't we all? Many of us are. But I do think you took a massive chance with Priscilla. I think probably you two were doing very well together, got on very well, making lots of money together through the auctions, through the letters of recollection. You probably went through a very good phase where you felt you trusted Priscilla. But I will say that once you stepped in, almost trying to save her, also trying to resurrect her, yeah, I think, right, Julie's is messaging me. Let me tell her we're live. Right, Julie's, we're live. Right. Okay. Julie, we're live, mate. She sent me quite a few videos today. Thank you, Julie. Once Bridget Cruz went down that I'm going to save Priscilla, I'm going to help Priscilla in every aspect of her life, including with Lisa Marie, with Riley Q. Because don't forget, there was a big negotiation that had to be done concerning Priscilla and Riley Q, which affects Finley and Harper. Once you cross that line, the Elvis fans will see it that you're helping Priscilla's wrongdoing. I think this is the dilemma for Bridget Cruz. She's reached out to us, the Elvis fans, to try and understand what she's going through. Yeah, remember, these are human beings we're talking about. These people have lives, emotions. This is heartbreaking. This is very upsetting. This is very difficult for Bridget, yeah? For Bridget Cruz. I think the Elvis fans don't see things from Bridget's point of view. I think the Elvis fans are very protective over Lisa Marie, over Elvis, Riley, Finley, Harper. You know, the best Elvis fans support Riley, Finley, and Harper and Lisa. They're the fans to me that really matter. Yeah, Elvis fans, the ones that just support Elvis or just support Elvis and Gladys or just support Elvis and Lisa. No, we have to support the bloodline. Riley, Finley, and Harper are the new blood, the new generation. They own Gracelands. Riley does at the moment, but eventually it'll be all three of them. We must support them as Elvis fans. Elvis would want us to support Lisa's kids, his grandkids. Simple, black and white, simple. Anybody that doesn't, you're letting Elvis down. That's how I feel. So my point with Bridget Cruz is this. Once Bridget Cruz crossed the line and was almost being like a carer, a parent, as well as a business manager, as well as a friend, I think she was always going to come unstuck. Bridget, I think you were always going to come up unstuck. And the problem that you've got with the Elvis fans, yeah, because it wouldn't surprise me if Bridget Cruz is watching or if she's going to watch this later. The problem with the Elvis fans, because we're very protective over Lisa, over Elvis, over Riley, Finney and Harper, it feels to us like you helped Priscilla do things that were wrong, that were unfair to Lisa, unfair to Riley, Finney and Harper, that Elvis wouldn't like. So this is how I see it with, yeah, there we are, Tammy, bloodline comes first. Welcome, Tammy. So this is what I'm saying to Bridget Cruz. And I have said to Bridget, please phone me. Bridget, if you're watching, phone me. I'm a very understanding, fair person. I will be completely respectful. I will not be rude to you. Yeah? What I'm trying to say is this. You have to see the fans' point of view. We are protective over Elvis, Lisa and Riley, Finney and Harper. So to us, you have been involved with things that you should not have got involved with. You have been involved in things that did damage to Elvis, to Lisa, to Riley, to Finney, to Harper. Yeah. Some very big decisions. Yeah. You helped Priscilla a lot on things that really you should have stayed out of, or once you started to know that Priscilla was up to no good, you should have come to the defense of Lisa and Riley, Finney and Harper. You were involved with things that were just plain wrong. Yeah, that we think were some of the things you were involved with were actually immoral concerning Lisa, Riley, Finney and Harper. You were going against the bloodline. This is why we, the fans, are upset. Yeah, we're upset with Bridget because you crossed the line. You get it? Now, I'm not angry at you. There's no hate. I want you to try and understand, Bridget Cruz. I want you to understand where we're coming from. It's like I had Amy Collett was speaking to me last night. She's at Elvis Week. She's in Memphis, but she's talking to me. She's with Rhonda from Presley Mania. And I was discussing this with her. Now, obviously, Amy's opinion is important to me. Yeah. She's a very important researcher, Amy Collett. Yeah. And she said to me, she had read the 62 pages of the lawsuit. I don't know if you guys know, but Bridget Cruz has sent me the 62 pages. I think it's a public document. I have read it. There was certain parts I skipped through because the parts I skipped through are just basically saying, Priscilla owes me money, Priscilla owes me money, Priscilla owes me money. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of she promised this, but did this. She promised this, but did this. It's a massive section of that. But I did read a lot of it, and I got a general feeling for the lawsuit, a pretty good feeling. Yeah. And there are many things in those 62 pages that we will not be happy with, that we feel that Bridget Cruz should not have got involved with. And this is what Amy was saying to me last night, in the middle of the night. Yeah. 3 a.m. in British time. Yeah. 3:30 in the morning, she was talking to me. Yeah. Amy Collett. Yeah. Auntie Amy. And she was saying to me, no, because I was trying to say that, I was sort of saying to her, you know, Bridget Cruz is having a tough time here. Yeah. And she's a family woman, you know, I got to respect that. Yeah. But then she said to me, no, because if you go through the 62 pages, you know, the lawsuit, there's a lot of wrongdoing from Bridget concerning her involvement, helping Priscilla, that go against Riley and Finney and Harper, even Elvis. So you get it, guys? Does anyone understand that? Oh, that's great. So Rhonda might be doing a live stream tonight for the candlelight vigil. Oh, that'd be amazing. I'd love to watch that. Hi, Cassandra. You know I'm a big fan of Rhonda. Right. Let's have a look. Okay, let me just check your comments. I wouldn't put anything past Scylla, even if it's not. She'll know how it feels to be sued for nothing. Karma, just in time for Elvis's anniversary. I get it. I get it. Leah, Bumblebee, I understand. So Martha, can't wait for the candlelight vigil tonight. I mean, just out of interest, do they do that live? Do they? Is it live? Yeah. Okay, right. So I've been on quite a long time already, so I need to get on with this. I have been trying just to find some footage. Sorry, guys. Some footage. Let's just play a couple of bits. Let's start with a short clip and we'll go from there. Let me just make sure you can see it. Okay. Right, here goes, guys. Okay. Sorry, my coffee's not agreeing with me. Right, here goes.
Very self-assured, know what they want.
Just like you.
Priscilla is speaking out today, telling E.T. she loved Elvis and he loved her. Lisa is a result of our love. Please ignore the noise, referring to an unnamed individual who, quote, bought their way into the family enterprise. This comes as a source tells E.T. Lisa Marie and her mom did not have a healthy or close relationship. Lisa Marie always felt Priscilla was trying to have control over her. Just 8 days ago, Elvis's ex contested Lisa Marie's will, claiming the signature on a 2016 amendment replacing Priscilla as trustee with daughter Riley Keough could have been forged.
Graceland, when it's no longer mine, it will be my children's.
We're told Riley is disappointed that her grandmother is challenging the trust and her mom's wishes. She feels that her actions are pushing the family apart. She does want to have a relationship with Priscilla, but at this point, they are not close. It's expected Lisa Marie may be part of Sunday's In Memoriam tribute at the Grammys, where Elvis director Baz Luhrmann could take home a Best Compilation Soundtrack Award.
We all became so close. Every day I think actually about the rest of the family and about how are they doing, you know? And yet we have to march on.
Does it bring you comfort to know that she is now with her father?
The poetry of that idea is beautiful. I want to believe that she has come home.
Right, guys, I'm going to stay on topic. I'm only going to discuss this topic, nothing else, okay? Right, so what I want to do, this time I want to play it and we're going to comment on each point. I also have another video to play after this that's, I think, 6 minutes long, that is quite concerning. We're going to go through that, then I'm going to have to go. But, let me just quickly check your comments. If anyone wants me to send the document, I will send it you. It's a 62-page document. Happy to send it. Tell me where to send it. I'll send it. Yeah? Quite a few of you have read it already. I think Karen did. Who else? We've got my researcher did. She's read it. And there was one other person, Elizabeth, I think. So Priscilla contesting her daughter's will was when I first realized how flawed this person is. Yeah, Linda. Isn't that the time when the whole world that paid attention to the Elvis story realized something's wrong? The cracks really showed when Priscilla contested Lisa's wishes, yeah? So I've always said this book tricked the world into a bunch of lies, a fake fairy tale. I've always said it. I still stand by that. Now, everything we say is for entertainment purposes, not a fact, just an opinion sharing discussion YouTube channel. That's all we are, okay? So, hi, Deborah. Hope you're well, Deborah. If Bridget was helping Priscilla, doesn't that make her as guilty? This is our dilemma. Deborah, this is our dilemma, yeah? You have a good point. This is why the fans are so upset, because... You know, Bridget, I do think feels she wants to win the fans over. But what she's forgetting is the fans can't be won over because they are defending Elvis and Lisa. You get it? And Riley and Finley and Harper. So almost for Bridget, almost an impossible task. I will just say this, guys. We still don't know if any of it is true. We don't know if any of this DNR, do not resuscitate stuff is true. It could be. The whole point of it could just be to humiliate Priscilla, to trash Priscilla's reputation. The whole thing could just be to do with the lawsuits, because it's all about money. The bottom line is the lawsuit is all about money. Money, 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 money. Yeah. Priscilla changed her mind, allegedly, on the contracts. So now Bridget is owed a lot of money. Bridget has never received money. Bridget invested a lot of money and time, thousands of hours of time, and some very clever business ideas to save Priscilla, to stop her going bankrupt. Yeah. Remember, Priscilla was in heavy debt, deep debt. I think it was 700K in debt, and many other problems. There was even legal issues. There was even, this is in Bridget's lawsuit, there was even threats of lawsuit from her own daughter, Lisa Marie. Priscilla was being threatened by Lisa Marie with lawsuits. Bridget helped on that. Bridget also helped on the disagreements between Riley and Priscilla as well. Yeah. Obviously, Bridget helped negotiate many things. Bridget fully acted on behalf of Priscilla, but in her interests. This is the problem. Now, I'm sure Bridget will say, oh, no, I was trying to do an amicable thing that was fair to everyone. Maybe there is some truth to that. But to the fans see it as a bit of a betrayal for money. So I have to repeat that last point. We don't know if any of these accusations that Bridget Cruz is using in her lawsuit are true, because none of it has been proved. There's a few little bits of evidence in the lawsuit, you know, in the 62 pages. There is some things in there, some evidence that support a few of the things that are being said. Yeah. You know, the thing where she says, I'm the queen of Greystones, I'm in charge of Greystones. Greystones is mine. Well, that can't really be proven, can it? Can't be proven. Now, what can be proven is things like Lisa Marie did want to be resuscitated. She signed a document in 2010. I do want to be resuscitated if anything bad happens. That's in there. But there's many other things in there as well. Yeah. So it's complicated, guys. Very complicated. One subscriber away from being able to live stream next Wednesday. I will stream if I get 50. Right, let's all subscribe to Elvis and Friends. Right, so Elvis and Friends, let me just get you up on my other channel. Let's have a look. Let me see if it comes up. 1 second, guys. Let's have a look. Elvis and Friends, how are you? Elvis and Friends. Let's see if it comes up, guys. And I can be your one subscriber if it lets me find you. The thing I've noticed about your channel, it doesn't come up. It's not coming up. It's not coming up. If you can try and, is there any way of you? Isn't that weird? Why it won't come up? Let me try and do it in capitals. Elvis and Friends. Let's see what happens in capitals. No, it's not working. So, guys, come on, guys. Let's go there and let's subscribe to Elvis and Friends. I'm gonna have to it will take me a little while to find you. Unfortunately, it's not coming up. So, which is a bit odd, yeah, because your name is quite simple, isn't it? Elvis and Friends. It's not, unless it wants it all as one word. Elvis and Friends. Aha! Is that the same one? That might not be the same one. No, that's a different one. That's a different one. Let's have a look. Sorry, guys. No, it's not letting me find it. You guys, you sort it out for the lady. Let's get her to her 50 subscribers. It's not working. Okay. Oh, well, at least I tried. All right, let's get back to what I was saying. So what I'm going to do now, quickly check your comments. So, Pat, in my opinion, lots of photos you see of Lisa and Priscilla are for the media. I agree with that. I have audio and the hard copy. Riley did an excellent job honouring her mother. Definitely. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, I'll try that. Let's have a look. So Elvis and Friends, let's try that. Right, let's have a look, mate. Elvis. And is anyone else trying, guys? Come on, let's get her past the 50. Still not working. Still not working. No, no, no. Anyone else having any luck with it? See, I'll tell you what you could do, Elvis and Friends. Post a comment. Post a comment on my most recent videos, and then I can click on your name. Can you do that? Let's do this now quickly for her. Oh, hang on. It's just come up. Premiering now. So, there we go. There we are. You're on 52 now. You're okay. Sorted, mate. Sorted. I think you're sorted. Simply just double check on your comments. I think you're there, yes? Do we agree? Elvis and Friends, you're over the 50 now. Okay. You're sorted, mate. Sorted peanuts. Right. Let's get on with this video. So let me just check your comments before I start. Guys, I love helping channels. I love helping channels. Doesn't always work out for me when I help channels, but I love mixing with channels. I love reviewing other people's videos, whether it could be anyone. I love doing it. Love it. It's one of my favorite things I do. Right. Okay. Where are we? So we need, this time I'm going to play this video and we're going to stop and start through it. Because I just want to get your comments back up so I can see your comments. Where are we? Now, if we're at an hour, guys, we're going to stop and start because I don't want the video to go over an hour, okay? Let's have a look. Where are we? 42 minutes. So when we get to an hour, we're going to do part 2, okay? We'll stop and start. So I love helping people. So GB, I have tried to subscribe to your channel, but my phone denied me because I forgot the code. You shouldn't need it. I don't know why you need a code, but keep trying, GB. Lou, Elvis would love that you help others. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks. And Tammy, I love your comments on our Defending Elvis Facebook page. Thank you very much. Where was the grandkids? They should have been sound real fishing. Riley found not. Joanne, I don't understand the comment. Let me just read it again. Joanne, are you new to us? Joanne, are you new? Where was her grandkids? They should have been. Yeah, I don't understand it. Redo the comment, Joanne, because that doesn't, and I can't make it out. Okay, let's do this. So what I'm going to do, I've got 2 videos to play. We're going to do this one, then we're going to stop, go on to part 2, and we're going to do the second video, okay? So we've only got about 10 minutes left, and then we're going to do part 2, no gap. So I'm going to end the video, and then we're going to restart. Okay, guys?
Very self-assured, know what they want. Just like you.
Priscilla is speaking out today, telling ET she loved Elvis and he loved her. Lisa is a result of our love. please ignore the noise, referring to an unnamed individual who, quote, bought their way into the family enterprise.
So an unknown individual who bought their way into the family enterprise. Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about, guys? Let me know.
This comes as a source tells ET Lisa Marie and her mom did not have a healthy or close relationship. Lisa Marie always felt Priscilla was trying to have control over her.
So do you hear that? Lisa always felt that Priscilla had control over her. I do think, yeah.
8 days ago, Elvis's ex contested Lisa Marie's will, claiming the signature on a 2016 amendment replacing Priscilla as trustee with daughter Riley Keough could have been forged.
Now, I've got a lot to say about that comment. So obviously we know that after Lisa died, God rest her soul, we love her and miss her. We know that you know what you do expect when poor Lisa Marie passed away. You expect a load of grief, a load of upset. That hasn't happened. What's happened is within days, I don't know the exact amount of days, Priscilla is trying to keep power, trying to hold on to power. Yeah. So she's there going, look, the amendment, I didn't know about it. I didn't know that Lisa had removed me from the trust, yeah, and and that she only wanted her children on there, which is obvious, isn't it? Yeah. Now the research I've done, I've had some help. You know, Amy Collett has helped me. Is that she did know, and there's proof that she knew. There is actual proof that Priscilla did know that Lisa was trying to remove her. At least trying to remove her. Yeah. So when she says, oh, I knew nothing, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, just an opinion, not a fact, Priscilla knew. Yeah. So then Priscilla does this thing that really makes her look horrible, where she basically says, how can I say it? She says, so poor Lisa Marie has passed. The whole world's in shock. All the Elvis fans around the world are in shock. We all witnessed it unfolding with the Golden Globe Awards, how unwell she looked. And Priscilla is like, within days, disagreeing with Lisa's wishes to give everything to her children. Obviously makes her look terrible. Yeah. And then brings up a load of excuses. Oh, the signature wasn't right. The date, it was dated incorrectly, she wasn't notified, and a few other silly things to try and revert the amendment to the trust back to a 2010 agreement that keeps Priscilla as having power, that puts Priscilla back in charge. Come on, guys, that ain't right. That is so wrong. It is so wrong that that's happened, isn't it? Priscilla's own mother, Lisa Marie's own mother trying to block Lisa Marie's wishes. So gutting, innit? It's like the fans are shocked. It's disgusting behaviour from Priscilla. And the problem is this is the problem for Bridget Cruz. She helps Priscilla. She helps Priscilla in that process. She knew it was all going on. Bridget Cruz may have known many other things that have gone on, even the lead up to the death of Lisa. There's a small chance, I don't know, I'd have to ask Bridget, that Bridget is aware of what has gone on to do with the do not resuscitate and all that kind of stuff. No, sorry, Bridget, but isn't it possible that at least Priscilla had told you what had happened leading up to the death and after the death of Lisa Marie? This is why the fans are so worried. Okay, guys? Right. Let me just check your comments. All right, that's good, Julies. We can watch it on the live stream. Thank you. So, Luann, hi, Luann. Hope you're well. The grandmother show, no grieving. Yeah, we as fans don't feel that we get any sense of grief from Priscilla. She carries on as if nothing has changed. Now, I get messages from Elvis fans, from Priscilla fans, saying, oh, well, she wants to grieve privately. How dare you say that? No, because the fans who love Lisa want to see the mother of Lisa grieve. They want to go, oh, poor you. Oh my God, look what you've been through. It must be really hard for you to function and get through the day losing your daughter. Yeah? And we don't see that. We see a smiling, happy person, a very adventurous person, running, getting on with business, making lots of money, lots of appearances around the world, big smiles on her face, loving life. Priscilla, since Lisa Marie has died, has seemed happier than ever before. And this, for us, is a dilemma as fans who love Elvis and Lisa, and Riley and Finley and Harper are like, what the hell is happening, Priscilla? What are you doing? And now all of a sudden we find out that Priscilla may have prevented Lisa Marie from being resuscitated. We don't know if it's true yet. Bridget Cruz has put it in her lawsuit. It all makes sense. It all fits. The jigsaw puzzle fits. Get it? She wanted power. She wanted to rule Graceland. She wanted to be the queen of Graceland. You get it, guys? It's like, I keep saying it, it's like something out of Dallas. Isn't it? It's crazy. The whole thing is nuts. Yeah? So everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah? So, okay, I'm going to play the rest of this, then we're going to do part 2, okay?
Graceland. When it's no longer mine, it will be my children's.
When it's no longer mine, it'll be my children's. When it's no longer mine, it'll be my children's. Priscilla, watch that.
Told Riley is disappointed that her grandmother is challenging the trust and her mom's wishes. She feels that her actions are pushing the family apart. She does want to have a relationship with Priscilla, but at this point, they are not close.
Says it all. Guys, I don't care what anyone says. No one is going to convince me that everything is okay between Riley and Priscilla. No one. I know they did a few fake little things, and I think Riley gave her a kiss on the cheek, and it's awkward. It's grandmother. It's blood. They grew up together. It's Elvis's. I'm sorry. It's Lisa's mum. Yeah. So Riley is in a very awkward position. She's not just a fan. We're just fans with our opinions. We love Elvis. We love Lisa. We love Riley, Finley, and Harper. Riley sees it differently. It's blood. She grew up with Nonna. Yeah. So she has to try and. She's in between a rock and a hard place. She's like, it's my grandmother. We have the same blood in our veins. But my grandmother's up to no good. My grandmother may be greedy and cunning. Get it? So, interesting. I'm not convinced Riley and Priscilla are close. I actually think they probably argue regularly. Just my opinion, guys.
It's expected Lisa Marie may be part of Sunday's In Memoriam tribute at the Grammys, where Elvis director Baz Luhrmann could take home a Best Compilation Soundtrack Award.
We all became so close. Every day I think actually about the rest of the family and about how are they doing, And yet we have to march on.
Does it bring you comfort to know that she is now with her father?
The poetry of that idea is beautiful. I want to believe that she has come home.
Okay, I mean, that's beautiful. Yeah, and we as fans agree with that. Yeah, she's back with her father. She's with Benjamin. The poetry of that, as he says, is beautiful. We agree. But could you imagine how awkward and weird it was that you had this film that was a massively successful film, and then within days, we've lost poor Lisa Marie. Could you imagine how horrible and weird that was with Austin Butler? Austin Butler got on very well with Lisa Marie. And I've heard that she even showed him upstairs, in Elvis's bedroom area as well, and that he spent a whole night there. It was very obvious that Austin Butler really cared for Lisa. Now, I do think the biggest mistake of Baz Luhrmann is constantly trying to keep Priscilla happy. Baz Luhrmann feels that he needs Priscilla to give approval for his work, whether it be a Netflix documentary, whether it be epic, Elvis Presley in concert, which is coming out, I think, on the 6th of September, or the Baz Luhrmann film Elvis biopic. For some reason, Baz Luhrmann feels that he had to keep Priscilla happy. That is his mistake. Baz Luhrmann, if you ever watch my show, you don't need to keep Priscilla happy. You don't need Priscilla's approval for a successful movie or epic or documentary. You don't need her. The fans love Elvis. They love Lisa. They love the bloodline. The fans will support your work. You don't need Priscilla. You do not need Priscilla. Baz Luhrmann, that's for you, my friend. Right, okay, guys, we're going to end. We're going to end and come back. Okay, we're going to there's not going to be a gap. There's 50 of you watching. There's not going to be a gap. We're literally going to end and come back. I just want to read your last few comments. Let's have a look. Cassie, do you... let's have a look. Hang on a minute, guys. Let me just... Before I go, I'll quickly... I think it's... Are you asking me about a question to do with... Hang on. If it's to do with Scientology, I know nothing about Scientology. So I don't like the sound of it. I definitely do not like the sound of Scientology, but I know nothing about it. So let's have a look. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get these comments up. Is it? Sorry, guys. This thing's being annoying. Right. Let me just scroll up on the comments. Hi, Terry. How are you? Riley knows all the stuff Priscilla did to Lisa and how bad a mother she was to Lisa, and therefore there is no way Riley has any respect for her gran. It's complicated, Dan. It's still her gran. If you had a gran and you had an argument with her or you disagreed with your gran, she's still blood. She's still family. We must remember, Priscilla is Riley's gran. So no matter how we feel, no matter how upset we are, even how upset Riley is, it's still her gran. This is the dilemma for Riley. So I wish it was that simple, Dan. Let's have a look. So let me just... Lisa adored Austin. Yes, she showed him in the father's bed. I thought that, Tammy. I thought that, yeah. I don't think Priscilla is capable of that emotion. Well, she probably does when she likes the person. Like, I bet you she shows emotion to Navarone, yeah? To Navarone, I'm sure she's lovely, yeah? I plug my petition to stop Scientology. You do what you want, Cassie. Do what you want. I think the whole Scientology is nuts. I think the whole thing is crazy and bizarre. So Martha, I don't think Riley and Priscilla getting on. I would say it's on and off. I would say they have good days and bad days. That's what I would say. It's still gran. We must remember it is Riley's gran. You can't change that. Oh, that's okay, Luann. I can't get over Scylla telling her daughter she wanted a miscarriage. You never say such a hurtful thing. I agree, Tammy. Horrible. So, Lisa Marie said in interviews her wishes, we know clearly she wanted her children to... Yeah, come on, yeah. Every parent does. Every parent wants their kids to inherit everything. They didn't give it to gran or to granddad, do they? It's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous. The problem you got is Priscilla had so much power for so many decades, she didn't want to let it go. 40 years of power. It wasn't until really Lisa died that Priscilla lost her power. But we all know the massive mistake that was made. Selling 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises was just nuts. It should never have happened. I blame Priscilla. Honestly, I blame Priscilla for that happening. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's very, very wrong that Priscilla... I don't know if she actually sued her, but she went with her lawyers and tried to change, to undo the amendments to the trust. That happened. Priscilla definitely did that. And Bridget Cruz helped her. That's a fact. So I'm just quickly checking your comments before I go off. Okay. Okay, guys. So we're going to stop and we're going to come back in 1 minute. I'm going to stop and then put the link up, and we're going to do part 2. There's 60 people watching. Please join me for part 2. All 60 people, please join me for part 2. Thanks, guys. Part 2 coming up.